Good morning, everybody. Today it's a nice, beautiful, warm day. Trees, beautiful, blooming, green leaves on them. The crappie should be in and out of it spawning, and they should be ready to bite. Yep, today we're gonna go over a couple of techniques. Just do a little brief, explanation about some of my techniques today before work. A little bit about the micro fishing, micro crappie jig fishing, and the crappie finesse techniques, crappie jig finessing techniques. We'll go over a little bit like that. I'll explain a little bit more about it and how I came up with it. Yep. All right now. Yeah, we'll go over a little bit of that today. How I discovered it and came up with the technique.
No bait over here at all.
No
bait.
No bait?
He said no fish.
Oh.
We didn't catch it.
No fish. Yeah, we'll go over a little bit about that today. Just a little brief. Yeah, he said no bait, so they might not be biting today. We're gonna see what we can do today. We're gonna see what we can do with them today. We'll start off with I'll say crappie finessing. We'll start off with that. Basically, with my finesse technique is how I came up with that. What it is being able to get away with the smallest line and the smallest jig head and keeping it in the strike zone longer, using countdown methods and just little small movements to keep a fish that's spooked, other species of fish, bait fish or whatever. It's just more like a stealth approach. It was something that came to me because I was thinking like, dang, when it was windy and it's tough, difficult, they won't bite those jigs. So I said, can I get smaller jigs? What ways I can do it? What about windy days? How can I get it out? And I came up with some techniques using micro size line, micro jigs and stuff like that. And then I kind of came up with a technique with it. It stays in the strike zone longer. It's less spooking the fish at times. And plus, you can get good accurate casts and stuff with it because of the line diameter. And it's just something that you can use, a technique that I use to where I can move my bait slower and stay in the strike zone longer without spooking the fish. So I came up with it, and yeah, I'm still learning more about it, and coming up with different techniques to add with it, like double rigging it, micro double rigging it, and then micro drop shot. I ain't tried the micro drop shot with it yet. I ain't tried that. But it's just something that's, I just kind of came across, dealing with small micro-sized jig heads and jigs. And then I just added it with my countdown methods and started, adding it to my fishing skills. Like, vertical jigging it around brush piles, casting in open water using countdown methods. It's been working real good. And then discovering a lot that most of those black crappies and bluegill, they love little small jigs. I didn't know that. I thought you had to have like certain, at my time, I had certain sizes or certain, jig heads to get those crappie and stuff and brims. But they'll hit those micro jigs faster than they will the bigger size ones. Those small baits. It helps me sneak up on the fish. I cast it out and let it drop a couple of seconds. I keep up with the number so I can keep up with the strike zone I'm in. The only thing I gotta do is just choose my speed and technique. Whether that be cast it out, let it drop, give it a little jerk, then pause, or retrieve it in fast, pause or jerk, or keep it in that strike zone, or you know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, you know, you find a school of fish, they gonna grab it. It's gonna stay in that strike zone. It's not nothing that I use to try to eliminate using corks or bobbers or anything. It's just a technique that I can use to use these little small little jigs. So I can cast it like this and then pull the line to me, wise pendulum to me, pause, reel it and pause. I can stop, it'll stay in that strike zone longer. And then when you find the fish, you can feel all them good thumps. Yep, so I'm gonna start this out to about 5 feet. But it's basically about knowing how fast that jig head falls, the rate that it falls, what, you know, brain you using, the strength of the hook. That's how I look at it, because I'm still learning more about it and learning things about it. I want to one day try that micro drop shot. I want to try that one day. And then find some more, you know, smaller jigs out there, micro-sized jigs out there, and use them. Yep. Let's see, I gotta find out how deep they is and where they at. Now, I just did a little brief over that. Now on the crappie micro jig technique is the jig heads. 1/64 ounce, 1/80th, 100th size, 1/32nd, size 12 hooks, size 8 hooks, you know what I'm saying, 20th, all the little small hooks. £3 line, £4 line, £2 line, and then in some cases, £1 line. And the only thing I normally do with the technique is when I cast it out, I search areas where, you know, you have that feeling like where you know where they at, you just have that feeling. So if I count like right here, that's close to the bank, I'll let it drop by like 4, and I come back at like a medium or maybe slow speed and keep my rod steady. One thing I'm waiting on is that thump. So if a fish is in that strike zone, he got it. He normally gonna swallow it. You're gonna feel that thump. Today is windy and it's overcast. Yep, and I'm using a 6-foot Evo with £2 line and a 1.0 size mustard hook with the medium hook on it. Jig head with the medium hook. And I'm using a Bobby Garland that I dipped in that garlic dye scent, chartreuse garlic dye scent. It's a I think 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch size Bobby Garland, or it'll be swimmer. It's the swimmer. That slab hunter is good too, cause it's got that tail, a split tail like how those Z-Man jigs is. It's got that split tail like that. There's another one that I'm gonna try out. I haven't ordered them yet. It's the Bobby Garland itty bitty little sucker. I want to try that one next. Yeah, that's what I do. I just go through all those different size jig heads and come up with methods like double rigging, vertical jigging with it until I find the fish. But it's just all about knowing how fast that drop rate on that jig head is. That way when you do your countdown methods, you'll be in that strike zone. And You can just pretty much almost take your time in that strike zone. Just ease it through because it's not going to fall real fast. That's what I like about it. You're getting a tiny jig that's going to stay in that strike zone. Yep, until you find them, and then all of a sudden you get that thump. Let's check over here on the deeper side. I'm going to start off at like 12 feet. Let it drop 12 feet and bring it back slow. Maybe probably medium, at a medium speed. Yeah, that's what I normally do. So I just ease it back, keep that rod steady, and just ease it back and just wait on that thump. That thump hit, then you know that number you chose and that speed you chose, whether it was steady or pause or jerk, you just repeat that. You'll trigger a lot of fish that won't even bite that day. I've seen it numerous of times. I came out and throw every jig that I can think of, whatever side. I done came out and just popped on a small jig. So let me just try these small jigs. I think brim will hit it. And so when I throw out, I don't catch nothing but crappie. Nothing but crappie. And they be big ones, slabs. So that technique has been really, really good to me. Learning more about it and adding more skills to it. It's been really good. And it's surprising me that those hooks that small can hook those fish like that. They swallow it, they can inhale it so fast, so easily. They can swallow it. So all you gotta do is just bring it back slow like that. Just bring it back slow, ease it. It's gonna stay in that strike zone. Just bring it back. All of a sudden, when you're in that zone with a fish, that thump. Don't get that thump once you find them. I'm gonna go about 7 this time. 7 seconds. Bring it back slow. They gotta be somewhere over there. They gotta be at one of those depths. Yep, slower retrieves, and in a lot of cases, longer casts. I'm using those micro jig techniques. Especially when you're double rigging, it looks just like baked fish. I gotta try to find some fish now. They're somewhere in this area. I just gotta find them. I saw some minnows down there scattered out back there on that shallow flat back there. See how those minnows running? Minnows running over there. You gotta use pendulum effects methods. I meant to say, while I make the line swing back towards me, let it drop to the line straightens out, and then just ease it back. Ease it back slow. Make it to where it's swinging towards me real slow. And the way I'm retrieving it, it keeps up with that fall rate in that pendulum. That gives it a good natural movement right there. I used to have that skill packed down so good it was deadly. I just take it out there, make a little short cast, and it's swinging back towards me. Then I catch it right on perfect time and retrieving with it, and they just murder it. They hit it so hard the line knocks slack in it. Yeah, the line knocks slack. They knock slack in the line. I'm gonna change baits in a minute. I'm gonna put a pearl white on there, maybe a glacier or one of those ice out. Look at that, that didn't take no time. See how I did that pendulum? See how that pendulum effect works? One thing I did was just take it, let it drop, and then just go with the current. That's one thing I did. It barely had a movement because it was moving naturally. With the swing, it was just moving naturally. Just swinging across the water by itself, and he hit it. He hit it within no time. As soon as he got about 4 or 5 feet and started swinging back, pendulum back towards me, he hit it. So I'm telling you, that pendulum effect, those micro jigs, it works deadly on fish that's spooked. Perfect bait size, not too big or whatever. Not that spooks them, but any one of the jigs will spook them. But that perfect like size, sneak up on them with it. You ain't dropping in that water too hard, splashing. Perfect. Got a perfect vibration. See, I did that. I just let that just fall. When I got like 4 feet, I didn't even get the move. Not even a couple of feet, and he hit it. See that? What that was? What? 10 seconds? 10 seconds. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. He broke off. I did that, guys, being lazy. I shouldn't have did that. I should have just went down and just lipped them. That was me being lazy. Knowing that I got 2-pound line and you can't just lift the slab up like that. I ain't worried about dropping them because I got plenty of fish already put up in the deep freezer, but I ain't want to lose them like that though. But I just lifted it up and then just snapped it. And I wasn't too much worried about it. I'm gonna make that the same. So what I'm gonna do is get this hook tied on using the Palomar knot. Like always, Palomar knot. And these are jig hooks that's made specific for my micro jig. See I said on there? Finesse jig head falling. See it falling? It gives it that perfect pendulum where it had that natural look. That natural look makes it look like the fish is just swimming by, minding his business. All of a sudden, they just slam it. That wasn't nothing but, what, 20 seconds apart? And another one that quick, doing the same technique. Same area, same technique. And they dumping it hard. Cause see, after a while, change up to this 3 pound line. I gotta try to find some 3 pound. I hadn't found no 3 pound line yet. When I find that 3 pound line, then I'll start using that a little bit more. 2 pounds good too. 4 pound is good. Alright, let's get the line. Tie us a Palomar knot. I've just been a little bit lazy. Lazy. Let's see if I can find any type of line abrasion, then just cut that line off right there. See how fast that works? Those techniques. See how I was doing the open water casting and throwing it out, letting the pendulum back, and then find nothing to get nothing. Then all of a sudden I started trolling and using the pendulum effect. And they just started busting it easily, back to back. That was what, 10, 20 seconds apart. Those techniques, man, once you get them packed down and be focused on them, they deadly. Especially on schools of fish, they deadly. The techniques are deadly. They got this Palomar knot. I don't know what knot I had on that. Probably another lazy knot. I got a Palomar knot, but I'm still not gonna be trying to lift slabs like that, which I do got videos of me lifting them slabs like that. This is all pearl white. I'm taking that tail and dipping it in this dye. It's dip and glow, spike it. Chartreuse, garlic flavor. Shake it up real good. Just dip just half of the body. Yeah, that'll do just half of the body. And do the whole thing, just half of the body, and then that'll be good. That'll be enough. Let it sit in there for a couple of seconds. Drip whatever excess is on it, and then put it up. Or just set it on the ground and get back to fishing. See that? Chartreuse. It's like a chartreuse pearl with that pearl white. Fish is dip, 5 foot. It's a 6 foot rod. I'll find them again, y'all. I don't give up. I'll find them again. Problem is keeping them on there. Keeping them on there is the problem. Finding them, I mean, you have to. They got him good too. It's hard going. I mean, got him hard. I mean, got him good, deep. Yep, crappie finessing techniques with micro jigs. That's the smallest bait that you can get away with, the smallest line that you can get away with, and you can work it the same way you do the regular size jigs. Get it down in there. Stop. Yeah, I guess this is it, y'all. Guess till next time. Alright, later. Like, subscribe, and comment.